Good morning, traders. I'm Michael Sabo, Senior Market Strategist with RJO Futures here in Chicago on January 29th with some commentary here in the energy markets. So before I get started here, I do want to point out that we do have available for you our 2014 Energy Outlook. It's 20 pages. It's packed with a lot of useful information. It gives some historical data, talks about the crude oil, natural gas, the distillates. And as I mentioned, it's got a lot of historical information in there, but it also talks about, where we think prices have the potential to go for this year and some of the underlying factors that are affecting the market. So give me a call, shoot me an email, and I can get this out to you right away. It's worth the read. Whether you're trading crude oil, you're thinking about trading crude oil, again, it's packed with a lot of useful information. So give me a call, shoot me an email. We'll get this over to you. Now, let's talk about crude prices here. Well, right now, March contract, we're trading around 96.83. That's off about 58 cents. We just got EIA data out here a few minutes ago. Prices dropped down to about 96.50. And since that time, they've kind of come back a little bit, but still in negative territory. Brent also weaker. Brent's only off about 14 cents, though, right now, trading around 107 and a quarter. Take a look at that spread. We've really been seeing that spread narrow quite a bit, back under $10 here. So got some ideas on how you can play that. If you're interested, just let me know. Nat gas. Nat gas is up over $5. We've really seen a lot of volatility. Currently today, we're up just over 12 cents. It's about a 2.5% move here today. Something I've talked about in these posts, for quite some time ago. Nat gas has really, we've really seen some explosive moves there. A lot of volatility there. If you're interested in taking advantage of it, give me a call. I can talk to you about how to play that market. But nat gas, it wasn't that long ago when we were down around $3. So we've really seen that market pick up a lot of interest and really seen a pretty big upswing there in prices. Complex a little bit further, firmer here. You look at the March RBOB here, the March heat, both up just a little over a penny. S&Ps, though, looking at some of the fundamentals in the market, S&Ps, the equities markets here, quite a bit weaker. We've really seen the equities market starting to pull back here a little bit. If you look at what's going on in the oil market, January 23rd here, we hit a high of 97.84 after we saw that market come up. And since that time, the market's been basically kind of consolidating. But one thing worth noting is that we've been seeing consecutive, basically lower highs in place. So, I think that the market it's telling me that the market is setting itself up to possibly move lower. 200-day moving average is right around 97.90. So we kind of saw the market get up into that area. And so far, like I said, it's had a little bit of a weaker tone. I personally believe that crude prices are going to continue to slip a little bit lower. If we take a look at the EIA data, let's do a recap here for last week. Last week, we got a build in there after seeing several consecutive draws. We saw a build in there of almost 1 million barrels. The EIA data that came out today, traders were looking for a build of about 2.1 million barrels. That build came in at 6.4 million barrels. So, again, something I mentioned in so many posts. There's a lot of oil out there. You take a look at our current stockpiles, and we're still running exceptionally high, in my opinion. You look at where the 5-year average has been, and you look at where, we're still about 100 million barrels more in our crude stockpiles for this time of year than we've had. So I think that should tell you a lot. Now, the technicals of the market here, we did see, going back a little ways, we saw that big sell-off. We've seen prices rally. We're seeing consolidation up here. To me, I think the market's losing momentum, and we're getting ready to roll over. The fundamentals suggest that to me. FOMC meeting here today, so let's watch for that this afternoon. The market might take a little bit of cue from that, but so far here, with the EIA data out, that's suggesting to me that the rest of the tone here for the rest of the week could possibly be weaker. So, again, give me a call, shoot me an email. You want to get your hands on this guide, I highly recommend it. It's worth the read. You want to talk about some strategies, I've got some ideas for you. Of course, keep in mind that futures trading does involve a substantial amount of risk. It may not be suitable for all traders. Good luck and good trading.